Oh. It's not bad. On a lock level, then. Perfect. Oh. Not quite to the new skills. Oh. Nope. Rapid casting. Boop. Great. And guns. Awesome. We gotta go get that cat now. We gotta get that cat. Mm-hmm. Whoa, where is this thing pointing? Wait a second. What?
Sorry, friend.
Gotcha, Corlagon. Okay, I think we're good there. Can I kill these? Okay, let's go tell the people. Well, first we're gonna stop by the dude's workshop. We're gonna check that out, and then we'll. No, the Naga Soul's with us. Wait a second. Oh. Oh. I guess that's them leaving. Hopefully.
If I'd known there were that many in the water.
Okay, I can't touch the Adra pillar, so I can't release that Naga Soul. Did I find Adair's girl? No, not at all. We haven't found a hint of anything for Adair here, unfortunately. Can we leave this way? What's up here?
Oh yeah, love hugging big shiny rocks much as the next freebooter. But mayhaps you want to be explaining the whole insensate drooling bit, Captain?
Aothos is heading to a place called Magrin's Teeth.
So what you're saying is we're headed to Magrin's Teeth, right?
Correct.
What about you, though? I'm getting flashes of those episodes you used to have in Deerwood. You know, when you were going crazy.
More than ever, I'm determined to find Aothos.
All right then, let's do this.
Now, interestingly enough, did we actually...
Ahoy, Cap. Bend your ear a tick.
What's up, buddy?
Shody seems a right fine lass and all, but, well, she asked me to pick around in the forts. Told her I didn't see nothing. I bounced right off of her. But that were a lie.
Really? What did you see?
Darkness, Cap, and little but. Then fires, make an ash of everything.
Whoa. It washes over you and you find yourself above the Godhammer 3's main deck. Something unseen presses down upon you and you hear the ship groan beneath you. Keep watching. You're alone, save for the corpses. Seraphim, Adair, Zodi, Shodi, Aloth, and so many others. Their wide, unblinking eyes reflect the burning sky above, and the dark sea beneath you churns as if boiling. With a crash like thunder, the ship breaks apart and you plunge into water that is either so cold it burns, or so hot that it freezes you solid. That was unpleasant.
I touched her mind for a second, but felt something pull me in and keep me trapped for what seemed like days. I ain't seen its like before. Sometimes, old sorts get nightmares so that I can't bunk around them. But they usually ain't this flavor of apocalyptic.
I know Shodi has nightmares. You could help her overcome them.
Right, fair point, Cap. We all deserve a fighting chance against our demons. And mayhaps I can help the lass stack the odds in her favor.
Good. I like how that played out. That seemed pretty good. I need to go up to where we did the Adra pillar. Oh. No, the Strand of Favor is what he gave us. Did we get anything for our soul? Oh, we got a huge amount of experience. I think that's what it was. Okay. Or that could have been just because we were progressing the main quest, but 27k is like the most XP we've got for our quest, so. All right, let's stop here. Oh, can we go down here? That's the long way. Let's go take this right there. We received 2 blessings. I don't know. There we go. Oh, new game plus blessings. Ooh, achievements. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hey, Jamie Picky, what's up, buddy? The Curwing, how are you?
Do you need something?
Nope.
If not,
Okay, wanted to check. Glad we did. Yeah, we haven't found a damn thing for Adair. Let me take a look at his quest real quick. Definitely nothing yet. This game looks great, but difficult. It's not as bad. Oh, hey, Vice, SSBM. Dude, awesome. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it, Vice. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Really do appreciate it, buddy. That vision had a scroll bar, but I didn't scroll it. Oh, really? The letter did imply the Dawn Stars...
Scale-bellied cowards! I knew they'd run!
Oh, shut up.
Look at our beacon. Even the Colossus couldn't destroy it. And those snakes aren't so tough now, are they?
You underestimated the dangers here before. It would be wise to unwise to do so again.
Of course.
She nods, but she's still staring up at the lighthouse.
We'll rebuild bigger and better, with reinforced walls and extra cannons. Our engineers will make this place truly impregnable.
She finally turns to you.
The Hansanui will want to thank you personally for your help here. And she should also know what we're up against.
Where can I find the Hansanui?
She's usually at the Brass Citadel in Neketaka.
Oh!
Though she gets called to the palace often.
Okay.
Haggling with the Queen and the Valians.
Great. Actually, I'm headed to Magnus Deep.
Looking for a real challenge after what you did to those scale bellies? The only thing I know about the place is it's supposedly made of fire. And no one's ever come back from it.
Oh, great.
But anything can be overcome.
Okay.
Clear skies.
Thanks for that. Now, I wonder if this is a guy we can talk to about...
Light of Aethys be upon you, neighbor. Are you looking for survivors?
Unlike the other survivors you've seen, this young man, despite a haggard look and set of dirt-smeared, tattered clothes, wears a calm face and speaks with a steady voice. Yes, actually, my friend is looking for someone we were told might live around here.
Short lady, about my age. Came from Deerwood with her son. Let's see. Freckles, braids, usually. Punches you in the arm if she likes you, face if not. Oh, and that's if you're lucky.
No, that doesn't sound like anyone.
We're in the right place. You must know her. She has a son about your age.
You gotta be her son. Got her nose and her freckles. You don't have to lie to me, kid. I'm a friend of your mother's. She hiding from someone? Maybe an ex-lover who gave her the best night of her life?
You're protecting her. We understand.
No, I misspoke.
Forget it. Just tell me something. Your father, you know him?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Relax. Adair's a good man. He likes animals.
Lions, bats, and Orlans, to name a few.
Seraphim frowns, brow knitting.
Yes, I knew my father when I was very young. He was a man of strong faith.
Uh-oh.
Have to be. You get a lava mad, you need a god on your side for protection.
He was lost to us during the purges, which was how we came to flee here.
So you met him?
Baron nods slowly.
Well, that's great. you had a dad.
A moment passes with Adair staring at Byrne with a strange undulating grimace drawn back across his face. He clears his throat.
Where's your mother now? Got a lot of catching up to do.
I really hope she didn't die.
My mother is with Aethys.
There's a trace of a smile that seems to come with the last word. Adair appears confused. What do you mean, meaning what? You of course know what he means.
Meaning what exactly?
She passed the veil a few years ago. A flu. It's possible her soul has taken a new body by now. But if she was truly blessed, she marches instead beside the shining god.
Adair's face has gone scarlet beneath his farmer's tan. His nostrils pulsate with each heavy breath.
You lied to us. Said you didn't know her. Expect me to believe this now?
Easy. He lost his mother, dude. Calm down.
Funny, you wouldn't know it to look at him.
Adair stares the boy down, then turns away with a gaunt and a not-worth-it gesture.
I'm not lying. She's buried on the other side of that hill.
He points northward.
How could she be gone?
Don't be troubled by her passing. All souls that march with Aethys receive his warmth and light.
What do you mean, march with Aethys?
Aethys has come to us twice now. Even Oblivion couldn't slow his march. We shouldn't have opposed his first coming. He meant to rally us under his banner.
Oh, I know a lot of Dead Deer Woodens who will be relieved to hear that.
We were victims of a quarrel of gods.
And seeing what we've seen, it's hard to believe they got our best interests at heart.
Aethys forced everyone to declare themselves as ally or enemy, nothing more. Now he marches again, and we have a chance to correct our mistake.
Well, that's charitable.
I would like to have joined him when he passed this way, but I was weak. It won't happen again.
You seem confident in a god who's causing a lot of destruction.
You can't build on broken foundations. Real change needs destruction. I trust my God knows better than I do. He knows truths I'll never learn.
And got that right.
I was once lost. I struggled as you do now. But the partisans of the lighted path have restored my faith in Aethys.
At this, Adair looks up at Byrne.
What greater honor than to march in his vanguard?
Who are the partisans of the lighted path?
We began as children of the Dawnstars,
Oh.
separated from each other as we questioned our purpose. But then Aethys granted a vision to Gadarian Bosch. Bosch saw an illuminated path lighten the way through a black abyss. And he saw Aethys marching on the path, and Aethys bade him to march alongside.
Not quite how I've been seeing it, but everyone's open to their own interpretations.
And the Shining God told Gadarian Bosch to gather an army of the god's truest followers, and to prepare to lead it into battle.
You'd think after getting blown up, he'd slow down on the battling.
Who does Aethys intend to battle?
We don't know. The end of the path hasn't been revealed to Gadarian Bosch yet. But to the faithful, shouldn't matter.
How will you join Aethys when he marches beneath the sea?
There'll be a great journey, but we're prepared.
You got a snorkel?
Gadarian Bosch knows the way.
Has this Bosch shown proof of his visions?
Aethys himself has appeared in Deadfire in the form Gadarian Bosch foretold. That's more proof than any of his faithful could ever ask. What fortune to be given this opportunity, to know our God in the living world.
Why did you lie to us about knowing Alafa?
Gadarian Bosch warned us. Those outside the partisans may ridicule us and test our faith. Especially our old families and others close to them. We've learned it's best to keep to ourselves and those with open minds, which relations and friends mostly aren't.
Adair, did you get what you needed here? Adair takes a deep breath. He looks around, then at Byrne. He nods, tight-lipped.
We can go. Hey, kid. What was your name again?
Bairn.
Right. This lighted path fellow, Bosch. Sounds interesting. There's some way I can meet him?
He's usually on the move, rallying followers. But the partisans of the lighted path often gather in the temple of Aethys in Neketaka. I seem to go there myself, in fact. There's an adherent there, Ogna, who initiates new partisans. No doubt she'd be pleased to help you. Aethys needs able soldiers, even in their elder years.
Ouch.
You should consider what Ogna has to say. It might speak to you. Farewell.
Well, that was not quite the ending I was expecting. That is different. Now, interestingly enough, he made the point to say that she was buried over the hill. Can we go anywhere else here? Like, can we go and talk to the spirit of her corpse? The Naga Soul, no, the Naga Soul I think went into the Adair pillar. I don't think we need to do anything with that. She's gone. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see if we can check the grave. Let's see if we can, let's see what we have with the quest log. What? We met Alafa's son, Burn, and learned that Alafa has passed away some time ago. He seems to have fallen in with a Dawnstar sect called the Partisans of the Lighted Path. Okay. So no, we don't have anything to check the grave. I'm gonna dock again. It's a trap? No, it's not a trap. We are trapped with an ED, I think is the way to go. Yeah. So... watching Cohh play this is kind of like watching a really good movie. Awesome, buddy. Well, it's a 100-hour movie. Get comfortable. Ah! Oh. I will fight you. Oh. One of the ships pulls up alongside yours, and a well-dressed Omawa man approaches the edge of the deck. You do not recognize him, but he grins cryptically at you. I am Atsura, Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company and a special emissary of the Ranganui of the Rautai. He nods, but he's gazing towards Sasongo with a peculiar smile. The Adair beacon visible even here shines brightly. It surprises me that you have largely escaped notice in the streets of Neketaka. I suggest that will soon change. A pleasure to meet you. Your manners do you much credit. I want you to extend the thanks of the Royal Deadfire Company for what you've done here. He raises one hand towards the Adair beacon. You've restored a valuable asset, whether or not that was your intention. He gives you a quick sly smile. The others at the palace will want to hear of this, no doubt, and you may as well take credit while the deed is fresh. I need to reach the Ashen Maw in Magran's teeth. It's as though a cold wind has blown over the deck. At the mention of Magran's teeth, the Rautian sailors stare at you in shock and horror. Those who are not frozen with their mouths agape are whispering fearfully among themselves. Atsura silences them with an unreadable glare. He turns back to you with a brittle smile that does not reach his eyes. Forgive my compatriots. Magran's teeth is a volcanic chain along the northeastern edge of the Deadfire. It's also among the most treacherous places in the archipelago. He cast a glance back at the anxious sailors. The waters around it are patrolled by giants said to be born of Magran's own volcanoes. Even our well-armed ships do not venture there. But I suspect Queen Onakaza could direct you to Ashen Maw if you are set on going there. All the more reason to visit her palace. Go to Serpent's Crown in Neketaka, and later come see me at the Brass Citadel. I'm always eager to forge relationships with such resourceful individuals. At any rate, I have much to attend to, and it seems you do as well. Clear skies, Captain Cohh. Atsura nods, and his crew makes ready to sail once more. Roatayan? Is that how I say it? Okay, thank you. Well, that was freaking awesome. All right, I think we're just going to go right back. Alessio, often found in the waters south of Neketaka. Let's get this on the way in. Alessio. It helps so much you can hold the mouse button down when you're sailing. That is such a great feature.
You blink and find yourself standing in the knee-high grass of an endless field, with the day just falling into dusk. The grass still holds the warmth of late afternoon sunlight, but a chill breeze blows at your back, raising goose flesh down your arms. The chirr and trill of nightjars rises with the wind. In the inky bruise of the sky, stars ignite by the ones and twos. The tolling of a single bell.
Here we go
joins
again.
The chorus of birdsong. Then another. The sound surrounds you. Every stalk of grass bears a delicate silver bell on its end, bobbing in the wind. The chill breeze becomes a howling gale, and the tide of ringing bells sweeps you off your feet. It carries you like flotsam through the sea of grass.
Okay, I have to say, the Cohh emote in its current state is one of my favorite iterations we've ever had of this emote. I don't know what it is about a dwarf looking worried, but when you guys start spamming that emote, I just imagine a wall of like 50 dwarves stacked on top of each other, and they're all like it looks so good. Anyway, let's keep going.
Then the earth falls
It's like an
away.
audience.
The wind ceases, and you are sent tumbling up into the dark of the sky.
Watcher.
The voice of the pallid night shakes the earth at your feet. You have returned to Bareth's realm, your soul once more called to attend the wishes of the god of death.
Bow.
Once again, you have spoken with the Child of Light.
The pallid night says,
Oh, dude, wait a second. These are different gods. We've got probably Galawain. We've got Ngati. This is Andra, but now she's wearing the form of the Huana beliefs. The many-eyed god? Maybe that's Whale? I'm guessing that's Abaddon, since he's half-forged. This is probably Rimmergrend, the god of death and stillness. Let's see if we're right.
Tell me what you have learned.
He makes for Magrin's teeth.
Intriguing.
the pallid knight stares past you, pensive.
While attend, tell me what your many eyes perceive.
Her words ring out, and a heavy silence descends. In the silence breaks the murmur of countless voices. They speak all at once in languages both known and unknown to you. In the space beside Bareth, an eye blinks open, followed fast by several more. They are round, keen eyes of Kith, the slit eyes of snakes, the small, dark marbles of birds, the bulbous lanterns of deep-sea fish.
Here we are.
The voices speak in unison.
Creepy.
A figure walks through the cloud of eyes as one might step through a door. It is an Orlan, then a pale elf, an ocean human, a Naga. Each of them eyeless. They are Wal.
This is the first interesting thing to happen in ages, and we do so love a riddle.
The figure wears an Amawa's grin, and the many voices beneath its own titter.
Yes, it's so interesting when hundreds of Kith die so Eothas can take a stroll.
Some things must be lost to be found again. You knew that once, when you buried my scroll beneath the earth in Black Meadow. But it seems you have forgotten.
I haven't forgotten, because that was a choice that I made in Pillars of Eternity.
We have read the book of your life, Watcher. It is heavy with the weight of your choices, and its pages are not unmarred by the blood of others. You read, but on a smaller scale. We see between the strings of the world and Aothas is there, strumming them like a lute. His tongue is still, yet he sings of a coming joy. What tune he plays, we do not know. It is complex, ever-shifting. One moment vibrating in harmony, the next in discord.
A man strides through the door to Bareth's realm. Behind him lope wolves with lolling tongues, and jungle cats whose long tails twitch with every step.
Galawain.
Galawain, the changeling, arrives, and he brings with him the wild heart of Eora's untamed places. Fast on Galawain's heels, a small wave of seawater washes across the tiles. It pours off the edge of the platform and cascades down into the beyond.
I think they're gonna call her Andra, but she's wearing the form of Ngati.
From out of the water rears a glowing lure, then the head of a gigantic fish. The round black eyes of Andra roll to meet yours.
My gift-bearers bring to me that which kith most want to forget, and in their memories I see you as Wild does. You are the one who leaves chaos in his wake.
Andra says.
You knew one of them once, my gift-bearers, Meneha. She longs to forget and to help others do the same. But when given the chance to aid her, you did not.
We didn't do that quest.
You are a capricious creature, like Aethys.
Andra's storm-black eyes roll away from you.
Aethys is nothing if not resourceful. I admire his nerve.
Galawain, in the changeling's voice, you hear the soft patter of rain on leaves and the rush of wind through treetops.
I'm impressed by his single-mindedness. Actually, I'm gonna say nothing.
If his journey leads him back to us, he has proved himself worthy of return to the fold.
Aethys does not return to us. He returns to execute some grand plan. We must stop him.
Andra's voice rises like a tide, panic riding its crest.
Is this when Abaddon is gonna be like, oh hell no, you already tried that mother... No, Here we go, Abaddon's gonna speak up.
The doors lining the walls of Bareth's realm slam open in unison. Warped pieces of ancient armor and the remnants of discarded weapons roar through the doorways. They meet in the center of the room, in a shower of sparks, and form the vague figure of a man. Finally, a blacksmith's sledge hurtles past your shoulder, and the figure snatches it from the air. A man made half of metal and half of ruined skin stands before you. The rounded metal of a well-worn shield makes up most of his skull, his right eye socket, and jaw. His mouth is pulled forever into a half grimace.
Damn.
If Aethys has something foolish planned, perhaps we can turn him from that path and set him down a more productive one.
Abaddon's words crash and screech together, like long still gears forced to movement for the first time in centuries.
Abaddon speaks with a child's naivety.
Andra says.
Well, maybe that's because you killed him and erased his memory, that he doesn't remember that. What do you think, Andra? You big old dick? Jesus. The other gods don't seem too concerned.
He violates not their realms, but mine. I feel his urgency in every stamp of his feet along my spine. I will send tsunamis to slow him, if Mogren would stir the earth beneath Mogren's teeth.
Mogren is not here.
The water at your feet recedes. Lava oozes up through the shallow water, and a woman made from the guts of the earth emerges.
Okay, that's Mogren.
She settles her characteristic broadsword on her shoulder and sighs a cloud of smoke and ash. Mogren returns.
In the age when our steps carved valleys across the face of Eora, our bodies were impervious to all but the strongest attacks. I doubt fire and water will be enough to stop him. But I will bear down upon Aethys with all the heat and fury of the earth. If I must.
There must be another way to stop him.
The death of thousands now could prevent the death of millions later.
Andra says.
A different calculus, but a logical one. But if you don't know if you'll save, millions, you might kill thousands for nothing.
Dark, inky tears fall from Andra's eyes.
Sacrifices of the few protect the futures of the many. You cannot let your petty mortal feelings blind you to the urgency of the dilemma Aethys has thrust upon us.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's a good answer, but we're gonna do this one. Funny how it's always Kith who must make the sacrifices and never you.
You will mind upon whose ground you tread.
The Pallid Knight watches you with keen, predatory eyes.
I have a feeling that would have been the exact same response if we had done number 2.
The deep, bellowing cry of an aurochs shakes the ground beneath your feet. The cry drones on and on, a moan without end.
This is the one we think is Rimmergund.
Wal's many eyes squeeze shut. Andra slips back beneath her waves. Mogren dissipates in a swirling cloud of steam. Galawain's beasts cower and whine.
Whoa, all the other gods are almost like scared of this guy.
Only the Pallid Knight stands impassive.
Except Bareth, of course, who controls the cycle.
My end comes to all things in time.
Rimmergund says.
Yeah.
Should Aethys care to hasten the inevitable, I welcome his efforts.
What could Aethys possibly gain by destroying Eora?
Aethys seeks a slate wiped clean.
No.
Rimmergund says.
Not from what we talked to him about.
Freedom from the endless revolutions of Barath's wheel.
Nope, it's not what he said.
The final emancipation of the countless stolen mortal lives the gods hoard within themselves.
Aethys wants to kill the gods? He wants to end the cycle of the gods? Oh. And here I thought that he just wanted to, like, let everyone know who the gods were. I didn't quite realize he wanted to, you know, destroy them all.
The Child of Light will not choose the hour of my death.
Mogren tests the edge of her broadsword with a smoldering finger.
This just became a lot more interesting. We're gonna have some serious choices to make in this game.
He sows chaos in his longing for a radiant dawn.
Andra says.
Aethys is going full Kratos. No, here's the thing. Kratos never did what he did to help the world. Kratos always did what he did to help himself or his family. Aethys is going to be killing himself if he does this. This is like, which is weird with this how many people he's killing to get there. Because one would think if he cared about the people he was killing, maybe he wouldn't just slaughter them on his way to get to where he wants to go. But he cares enough to do that to free the world and kill himself in the process of the gods. We're gonna need a lot more of this.
So much will be lost in the cacophony of fear his actions inspire.
The crack of thunder rends the air. The gods fall silent.
We can wait no longer to act. Speak with him, Watcher. Discover what it is he plans.
I'll do my best.
Water begins to creep across the floor. It swells, runs swiftly, and catches at your ankles.
Carwella says he wants to free the souls of the people who made them. That's true. I see what you're saying, because they were made, each god was made by Engwithans using thousands of souls. But here it gets a little bit weirder, because theoretically the Engwithans that gave their souls to the gods did it on purpose through their own reasoning to create them. So Aethys is actually going against the will of Kith if he were to destroy the gods. Because Kith are the one who created them. Anyway.
You scrabble at the tiles, but it's no use. The current's pull drags you off the edge of Bareth's realm, and into the fathomless beyond. You splash down in water so dark you can't see the bottom. Then, the water recedes, gone, like a dream upon waking.
Terrandov says, so the gods are like
hard wood
Voltron?
Of your
Yes.
cabin's floor presses against your spine.
That's right. We're essentially Pillars of Eternity 2 is trying to form Voltron. That is correct, yes. I'm pretty sure Voltron's the last boss.
The gods are gone, but you remain.
Whew. Man, this game though. This game though! A colorful parrot alights on the railing of your ship. A missive bound to its leg bears a sigil of the Cohh tribe. Oh! And now we need to go visit the queen. Great. What's up, girl?
My lord, what do you...
Oh, wow. Our ship is bigger down here. Cool. Worthless idiot. Wait. Was that guy blue? Who was that Batia person? Why are you blue? You! I hope you're pleased with yourself. Because of you, I've been stripped of my position. I had been with the company for years. I had my own office, and now I'm ruined. There's work on my ship if you want it. Oh, my God. This is the discussion we already had. Wait, what? It reset his experience when I did that? Oh, no. Hold on. Hold on. Ah! Double hold on. Alright. Triple hold on. Oh, man. It did not like that, did it? Alright. Ah! It's like the first time it's crashed in 30 hours. We'll give it a second.